started talking, they also started singing. And what songs they sang, evoking love, longing, devotion, anger, patriotism. The songs in Indian cinema have gone on to become its unique hallmark. We're celebrating that in a two-part special, Splendid 60, or how the sound of cinema captured the zeitgeist of India. Writer, lyricist Javed Akhtar and filmmaker Farhan Akhtar are here, and they'll pick the Hindi film songs they believe best bring out the mood of the 6 decades of independent India. Javed Saab, Farhan, thank you so much for being here. From 47 onwards, the decade of the 50s. Have you got your pick ready of the songs that you think best represented that time?
There is a strange kind of connection between time and music. Music respects the rhythm of time. When times are moving fast, the music of those times will move fast. When the times are leisurely, then the music will be leisurely.
What would you pick for the 50s? Because, 1950 is when we articulated to ourselves as a nation that we wanted to be a republic. We gave ourselves the constitution. So the sense of who we were wanting to be is what we said formally in the 50s. What are the songs that you think, did it evoke that in any way you feel?
I think 50s and 60s are the richest decades of Hindi film music. And it becomes very difficult to select, say, 10 songs from these decades, because every year offers you at least 50 exceptional songs. It's very difficult. But if I have to choose, I will choose a song like that came perhaps in 1949. So let's start from 40, the late 40s. That was Aayega Aane Wala.
Mahal.
It is a song that has no hurry. There is a word in music, they say, कि इसके गाने में चैन है. There's a kind of a peace within. And there is time to be enigmatic and seductive at the same time.
Farhan, how do you remember it? Haunting.
I actually remember it mainly visually. I mean, of course, the song. And visually, I just remember that swing.
On a swing, yeah.
And the floating curtains.
Mahal is a very important film because Mahal started a new genre. I mean, then there were films like Wo Kaun Thi and 20 Saal Baad and so on. But Mahal was the first picture where you would see a girl, mysterious, enigmatic girl.
The girl who, okay. Mahal, Aayega Aane Wala. Then for the 50s, what would you stop at?
Songs of Pyasa.
Okay.
You can select any song. Pyasa, Naya Daur, Shri 420. These were very, very representative films of those times. That was the time when we believed that affluence and happiness is around the corner. Everything will be all right within no time. And there was great optimism and idealism in the society.
But you feel that about Pyasa as well?
Pyasa. No,
but the disillusionment
yeah,
that
but
was
he's
there
totally
in
like
Pyasa.
disillusioned with fantastic, that's all there for you. But what's the point?
Pyasa maybe is mourning or complaining or pining. For what? For a dream. So there is a kind of protest against social injustice. Like Naya Daur has Can you imagine to have a song like Saathi Haath Badhana Saathi Re, या और ये महलों या तख्तों या ताजों की दुनिया, या श्री 4 छोटे से घर में गरीब का बेटा, मैं भी हूँ माँ के नसीब का बेटा.
दिल का हाल सुने दिल वाला, सीधी सी बात न मिर्च मसाला, कह के रहेगा कहने वाला, दिल का हाल सुने दिल वाला।
गम से अभी आजाद नहीं मैं, खुश हूँ मगर आबाद नहीं मैं, मंजिल मेरे पास खड़ी है, पैर में लेकिन बेड़ी पड़ी है, पाँव उड़ाता है दौलत वाला।
गम से अभी आजाद नहीं मैं, खुश मगर आबाद नहीं मैं।
ये जो कॉन्सेप्ट that it is the capitalist who is blocking my way, otherwise I would reach an ideal society. This was the dream of that time. Now you want to be Daulat Wala yourself.
True. On that note, we'll take a break. When we come back, we are going to look at the 60s in close-up. You're watching Splendid 60, or how the sound of cinema represented the zeitgeist of independent India. And we are talking with Javed Akhtar and Farhan Akhtar. Javed Saab, the 60s, lots of landmarks. We had the wars. We had the war with China. We had the first war with Pakistan. We had our first Prime Minister passing away. The Republic was beginning to deal with reality in a sense, isn't it?
I don't think so. I suppose it happened, I mean, perhaps in late 60s or early 70s, but otherwise there was an upbeat mood.
In the movies.
Very right, very right. You know, in 50s and 60s, what I find that there is great respect for the word. And that was inevitable, I'll tell you why. Because if the music doesn't have a frantic tempo, and the music is moving, say, comfortably, then words will come into focus. People will have time to go into the nuances of the words. And if they are in focus, they better be good. So we had a galaxy of very good writers. Sahir, Shailendra, Kaifi, Majroo, Pradeep, Raja Mehdi Ali, so many. And all of them wrote extremely good songs. The songs had literary value.
Farhan, is there anything, any one song from the top of your head that you feel were the 60s for you or evoked that time?
If at all Abhi Na Jao Chhodkar
Oh yes.
if it is from the 60s.
You heard me thinking.
अभी ना जाओ छोड़कर ये दिल अभी भरा नहीं।
Also what was great was that, I mean, you look at the production music wise, there it's not overproduced. You know, like the focus really is on the melody and the focus is on the lyric.
के जो रोज यूं ही जाओगे तो किस तरह निभाओगे कि जिंदगी की राह में।
Lata ji in one of her interviews has put it very aptly. She said that पहले म्यूजिक होती थी, इंटरलूड होते थे कि सिंगर को ब्रेक मिल जाए, थोड़ा आराम मिल जाए. अब सिंगर होता है कि ऑर्केस्ट्रा को थोड़ा आराम मिल जाए.
Okay, Javed sir, what are the songs you're picking for the 60s?
साहब बीबी और गुलाम, very well written song, very well composed song, but what is surprising and really impressive about this song, this whole song is picturized in a small room and mostly on a bed. Do way filmmakers go to Switzerland, to New Zealand, to
You listening?
Swaziland,
Karan is looking at you in a very disturbed, he's got a very
Austria.
disturbed look on his
No,
face.
to picturize the song.
I can actually say
Where
I
is
shot an
Guru?
entire song in a bunker, so I don't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Guru Dutt picturized this song, or shall I say, I mean, to be legally right, Mr. Abrar Alvi picturized this song.
Yeah.
I have to say it.
Yeah.
So, on a bed.
कसम तुम्हारी मैं रो पड़ूंगी
Then in 60s you have बरसात की रात. बरसात की रात is poetry.
जिंदगी भर नहीं भूलेगी वो बरसात की रात एक अनजान हसीना से मुलाकात की रात.
The music is giving respect to the words, and it worked that time.
हाय वो रेशमी जुल्फों से बरसता पानी.
The end of 60s had seen the rise in the era of Kishore, the start of Kishore's era, with Aradhna that came in 1969.
Yeah.
मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए.
For almost 25 years, Muhammad Rafi was one horse race. And then from 69 onwards, Kishore became the number one singer. And he almost took over the music market. It's not just a coincidence. I think Rafi's voice and Kishore's voice represent different kind of aesthetics, represent different kind of value system, different kind of culture.
How do you mean? This is really
Like Rafi's voice is much more Indian. It is much more rooted.
पलकों की छाँव में रहने दो एहसान तेरा होगा मुझको.
It is Hindustani. ये हिंदुस्तान के छोटे शहर की आवाज. While Kishore's voice is more sophisticated, more upmarket, and more westernized. So perhaps somewhere the aesthetics of society was changing.
रात नशीली मस्त